Well, it is time, and time it is. It's time to get ready for the second round. It's time to get straight into it. Let's just go ahead and see what's planned up ahead of us. It's going to be what you've seen 4 times already, my bad. It's Austria, the Qatar Airways Austrian Grand Prix for 2024. And the track layout is the Austrian Grand Prix, 10 turns around the 2.6 mile track. My apologies. Around this beautiful track, and you're gonna have your beautiful commentator here, DMasterOG. What's going on here? What? Either way, DMasterOG here. I'm gonna be your commentator for tonight, and I'm here for every tier 2. And I'd love to see every one of them, because honestly, it's just a load of fun. These guys push every single day. I'm alone today, as I normally have a commentator duo with me, but it's just me. I'll do it. I'll just tell Punju Cobb, easily spin master. You're right, Edge. Right there in it. Welcome in everybody to the stream. We're gonna get straight into qualifying. Since it's already started, might as well get straight into here. As you see, here is our grid. Welcome D, Spin Master. Love the slander, guys. Come on, give it to me. If y'all don't understand what they're slandering me about, I'll go ahead and explain it, since I have nothing else to do for this first 2 minutes. Our tier races go every hour and 15 minutes, starting at 12:15, and I run in tier 4, which was 2 tiers ago. And I said I was gonna get top 5. I had the pace for it, and I spun on lap 3. So yeah, we move. We're gonna get through it. They're gonna slander me all day, but here, let me have the record books. Have the slander in here, because they deserve to see the slander y'all give me. Welcome in everybody up top. Thank y'all for being here. Remember to like the stream, like all the MRL streams, because that supports us, lets us know that you like our content, and we continue to do more with it, as we have a bunch of people in here that are about to start the laps. First one being Calm, the beautiful man that has not had too much luck this season, but he's trying to turn it around here in Spielberg, the track of wonders. To be fair, this track gives you everything you could ever ask for. You got a really long straight, and after turn 1, and then you have another straight of after turn 2, which you can also get a really good move done on, or you could get a counter move done on. So it's a track of wonders for sure, as he's gone through the second sector pretty cleanly. 44.8. That's gonna ring him up to about a low 1.4 or a 1.3 if he can set a good third sector. Let's see. A little bit on the curb. That's all right though. Good traction zone, left it a little bit too late. It's going to be a 4.5. think he's got a lot of time to gain to that last corner, but he will gain it. 3:08 for Andy, setting our provisional pole time. Wiffle setting in front of Com45. CJT now setting his lap time behind his teammate by only 500ths of a second. So good first lap from him, as well as AK putting it between them. Only about 200ths back, and Avira putting it about a tenth back, or sorry, half a tenth back from his teammate, as Fatweed puts it P2, a 3.990. Great first lap from him, as we're gonna have Tolby going slowly through the first sector, probably doing a second warm-up lap. Major Castleman doing a 4.9, not gonna be his best lap. He's still gonna try to get another improvement out there. Sage is gonna get another lap in, but Packets, there you go. Packets putting in a great lap time, a tenth in front of his competition. P1 by 900ths of a second. Great first lap from him, 3.7. It's going to be the fastest lap we've seen all day in every tier. It's going to be interesting. Who is going to be challenging that man right there? Is it going to be Chosen Toby? Probably not. Sorry, Toby. Just being realistic here. Major Castleman's actually on some medium tires. That's why his lap time was so slow. Anyone else on mediums? Nope, just him. And it looks like it's a little bit cloudy, but I don't think we're going to get any rain in this session. It hasn't had too much rain in any session we've been in, so it's going to be definitely something to see. Something to see later on if we get any rain, or maybe if we can get some info in chat about some people. I know y'all are race engineering, so if we can get some info in chat of what's going on, that would be pretty nice, guys. I love how nobody said anything in chat after that I pulled it up, so y'all wouldn't be seen. Love y'all. Absolutely wonders, guys. Since we have nothing really going on track. Let's see, Toby was still on a lap actually. So no dry. Dry all the way, thank you. Thank you, Haas. No. No, I'm kidding. You're doing really good. I don't wanna diss you in your Mercedes. It's alright. Aston? You're in the Aston? I haven't even noticed. That's how much I watched Tier 3. Wild. Oh. I just got invited to do the no assist race. I'm very sorry, guys. Hello, Wi-Fi Poo Poo Master. Hello, Sean. I don't know if I'll be able to do the NA race, but we will find out. So we can do that. Haha. My Wi-Fi didn't go out this time. My skill did. Kiss My Axe doing a 16-1. That's pretty quick, right? Getting a little toe from his teammate too. Nice. Nice little toe there. Nice exit out of there. Barely keeping it on track. 45-0. Not going to be pole, but it's going to be a good first sector. Let's see what Echo Alex has behind him. It's going to be just about the same, 45-7. So he is 7/10ths down on Kiss My Axe's lap. So Kiss My Axe is definitely going to be up there. It's going to be a 4-7. So it is 11th place. Echo Alex is gonna get probably a nearly invalidated it there. It's gonna be like a 5-6. It's not an impressive lap time to say the least. Some people struggling out here. For this pace, for this tier, I would expect a lot closer of a spread than this. This is not what I'm used to seeing, guys. Come on. Chop it up. I know it's only bankers, but let's get it together in this final sector. We got some traffic going on. Got a lot of traffic in these sessions just because of how compact as we got Merc backwards in turn 6, or coming out of turn 5 into turn 6. Not ideal for his quali lap. So we got Fatweed going on for another lap. Packet was on another lap. It looked like he actually went wide. He is now regenerating battery, so he's not going to be on a flying lap. Fatweed coming across the final corner as Henry sets the fastest lap of the race, 3:57. Fatweed is now having a goal to catch as Henry set the lap right in front of him. So let's see what Fatweed's going to be able to put down. He had a good first turn, got some good traction out of there. Is he going to set a better first sector than he previously did? Yes, he does, by only 400ths, 44 thousandths. Not a bad first sector. He got a pretty decent exit out of that second real corner of the track, turn 3. Then we got turn 4 here, turn 3 of the track, and we got a slow Redeemer, it looks like, or Whiffles maybe, either way. Haas on the left hand side, he's fully stopped, so he's fine. No distraction for Fatweed, but he does have here an RB, a V-carb, slow in front. He got a little bit on the curve, and that invalidated his lap. Unfortunate for him, as Major Castleman was up as well, invalidated his own lap. AK is trying to set on for another lap. Let's go ahead and watch him as he goes through the first sector. He got a much better run than Fatweed did previously. He did a 15.9, maybe not so much better run. He just looked better on my screen. He's not too far down. Let's see what he's going to be able to do in sector 2. He's getting a little bit of a tow from that Alpine ahead. Is that tow going to be beneficial to him? He's now going to be in the sector where the downforce is keen and the Alpine is still in front of him. He got a good exit out of there. No distraction from the Alpine. The Alpine gets out of the way and it's all good again. AK now going to be setting a 44.3, 2/10 down on what he's currently doing. So he's going to be on course with doing right about P7 if he can land this lap pretty good. If he can improve in his last sector as well, that'll increase him further. Gets a great last corner, gets a good run out of the corner. It's going to be a 4.20. It's going to put him P6. Good for a second lap. I'm assuming he's going to come in and put on another set of tires and do it all over again, as we got a lot of people really finding their ways around here. 3.5 for Henry, who's looking the most comfortable out of everybody. Second is going to be Packets, this man that we're watching on our screen here, who does not have enough fuel to go another lap. He is in low fuel mode, so it's going to be into the pits on the new tires and get ready for the one that counts, the third lap, the very important one. Echo Alex getting a lot of wheel spin out of that corner. He's going to have to try again on another lap, as Sui is going to be starting his lap here. I'm going to get a drink of water, then continue. I'm going to be the only person on a lap other than Merc now coming out of the pits in front of his teammates. So is there going to be some inner team slipstreaming here? Let's find out. Sui coming up to the second corner now. It's a pretty decent braking zone, and he is getting a little bit of a tow from his teammate. Very good strategical play from Merc, giving his teammate a nice little slipstream there into turn 4. Good turning into the corner. Didn't lose too much time. It is a little bit of a different braking zone when you got a slipstream. You're coming into it at about 2, 3, or maybe even 4 mile an hour quicker. Did a 44.5 middle sector, so it's not too bad. Let's see what his last sector is gonna look like. He's gonna climb over that curb, get onto this one. He's not gonna drive it all the way out. It's not gonna be the best it can be. He didn't use all the track limits, but it's gonna still be a 4.26, putting him in front of his own teammate. Now his own teammate is going to get the slipstream because he is behind. Now he's getting a little bit of that effect all the way up to turn 2. He's going to get out of the way here. So his sector 1 is 2/10 up on his first lap time. Is he going to be able to carry that out? He got a pretty decent exit out of this corner, and continuing on, it's going to be a pretty decent sector if he can hook this up, because he did get a good run out of that corner. He gets a good run out of this corner, and setting up for turn 6 now, or turn 5 into turn 6, getting all the way on that curb, slight lift into gear number 5, up back into gear number 6 over that curb. Good speed carrying through here all the way down to 5th. Then down to 4th here. Good speed carrying out of there. Great job. 4.4. Not an improvement. So he was not able to carry that out. Unfortunate for him. As we're going to have a bunch of people coming out of the pits now to start their laps. Kiss My Axe is actually on a lap, and he's 2/10 down on his first sector. And he's going to be running through his second sector now. Let's see what he's going to be doing. The second sector is going to be a 4.4, so that's 5/6 of an improvement nearly, which is going to put him all the way up in a P5. That is a lot closer. This is what I like to see, tier 2. Coming across the line, using all the battery he has, it's going to be P7. He improved by 5/10, right behind his teammate. His teammate did 200ths better than him, as his teammate's also on an outlap to do his final run. Kiss My Axe may be trying to give him maybe a little cheeky slipstream or something. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Kiss My Axe may just pull it into the pits. He did a pretty good lap. He's going to have to live with it. Henry's on a lap now. He's going to be... Oh, it's an invalid lap. He must have gone wide. He's doing 2 warm-up laps. Andy's going to be the first person to start our laps for the final runs of the people not doing 2 laps. If he does decide to pull out of this lap, he does have more than enough time to regain his battery, regain some momentum, and try again, as he sets 0.5 down on his previous fastest lap time. So he's going to be going against the clock now, as his first sector was not better than his previous. Going through turn 3 now. Well, yeah. He has some traffic ahead, but I don't think it'll distract him too much. That McLaren on the left. It's all good. Turns in very sharply. Right back on the power. Great first lap, it looks like, from my perspective, as we have Henry starting his final lap. Andy did not have too good of a lap, actually, as actually he invalidated there right at the line, as AK has set his lap. He did a 3.8. Good first lap, good last lap for him, and he's gonna try to. He's gonna wait and see if he's gonna end up in P4. A lot of people should be improving here shortly. We have Packets setting the fastest lap by a tenth and a bit. Good way to finish out our qualifying. We still got 30 seconds left and people setting lap time, so that is provisional pole for the time being. His teammate is all the way down in P16, starting his first lap time, or his last lap time, my apologies. I don't know why I keep saying the first. We got a bunch of people now finishing out their laps, including Henry. Is he going to be on an improvement? Does not look like it. He's down a lot of time. Unfortunate for him, Avira is going to be on a invalid run, so that's his qualifying over. Major Castleman sets at P4, and it looks like the other Red Bull of Echo Alex was not able to get an improvement down. Chosen Tolby coming across the line, putting a 16th. Good ending to his qualifying. Sage, looks like everyone is finishing out. Fatweed puts it P6. 3990. Good time. And as Beast comes across the line and actually improves by 2/10, he puts it P6, beating out Fatweed. So Fatweed is now pushed down to P7 as we have MB Jacobson coming across the line, solidifying himself P17. Last person to come across the line is going to be Sui. He didn't have a great last corner, but his overall did improve, not his position. He is going to stay P12, and that is going to be the end of our qualifying session for Tier 2 in Round 2 for MRL Season 11 at Austria. As our last car gets pulled into the pits. Our top 3 are going to be Packets, Henry, and Andy, setting a 3-4-6 and a 3-5-7. Those who are out of everyone's league. And Andy putting a 3-8 on the board. Back to our normal, regular, scheduled qualifiers. So these guys are out of everyone else's league. Got 2/10 gap to P1 and 2. They did amazing job, Packets and Henry. Then it's down to Andy, Major Castleman, and then it's AK, Beast, Fatweed, Wiffles, CJT, and Com, rounding out our top 10. And the top 10 are within 6/10 of the poll time. So that's pretty impressive. And that rounds out our top 19 drivers. You can see them right there. Great job to all of them. And that's a lot closer of a field than previous. So good job on to Tier 2. We love to see tight racing, and we love to see good fights. So let's keep it coming, guys. Good job so far. I think, I'm going to say this right now, I think we're going to have the top 5 change almost completely within 5 laps. I don't think we're going to get a winner within the top 5. And we can come back to this later, but this race has been carnage. The 4 races we've seen so far, Tier 6, 5, 4, and 3. And I think this one's going to hold up to its standards of being our 5th chaotic, crazy race. And as always, not as always, but I'm wearing my MRL shirt. Y'all probably can't see it from that distance, but it's on there, Season 8 champions. Gotta hold pride to it. Should be going anytime soon. I don't know why it's not started yet. Going underway. 5 red lights are out, and away we go. And we have the drivers getting away pretty cleanly. We have P2. Henry did not get a great start, as we have a 3-wide moment going into the first corner. Major Castleman getting a not so great start. He was getting overtaken here, it looks like, by 2 people. Actually, our biggest losers are Major Castleman and Wiffles further down the field. We have a bunch of battling down here, 2x2, with Kiss My Axe. Sorry, not Kiss My Axe. Merc and Wiffles and Avira and Echo Alex trying to sort out who's where. Sui has lost some positions as well as Chosen Tolby down in P18. They're just chilling at the back, trying to not get any incidents. Just trying to keep it very clean. as we have stabilized very quickly into this field. No chaos into turn 1. Very clean start to the race, guys. Great job, everybody. Let's take a look at the tires. Tires are Beast and Fatweed on hard tires. And Fatweed has lost... sorry, Fatweed and Beast have stayed in their own positions. And Major Castleman actually on mediums has lost 2 positions. 1 to AK and 1 to Beast. And they are on... Well, Beast is on hards. AK's on medium tires, so that's interesting. What's happened back here? There's a 2 wide moment up ahead. And 2 wide here from Fatweed passing Calm. Fatweed getting a better exit out of the corner, so Calm is probably not going to get the remove done on Fatweed. He is not. Fatweed takes the position pretty comfortably. So we have everyone just chasing down that Alpine of Packets. Packets under pressure, as the song would say. How's it going, my man Midnight? Let's get it. Tier 2 is back in action. As always, it is just a pack, guys. P1 to P12 is a train of itself. And then 13th has just barely gotten pulled away from DRS. So now is whenever everything's going to get started in this lower and top field, as they are pulling away from P13, and this bottom field is going to try to catch back up as Vera is on the hard tires. He's losing a little bit of time to those mediums. And as we're going to see here, Vera without the DRS, we're going to go nearly 3 wide. Sui and Echo Alex trying to get past them. Sui trying to get past Echo Alex as well, as we actually have Major Castleman now going on the outside of... sorry, MB Jacobson going on the outside there. Sui. Wait, what is going on? Sui's in front again? What? Confusion. Anyways, what is that polar bear doing? What? Toby in tier 2? For real. That's funny. Y'all don't curl Toby, he's my teammate. No, genuinely, I got so confused there for a second. Sui's now leading this pack over Echo Alex, and they built a big gap, almost a second here to Avira. And then MB Jacobson is also in this pack, trying to catch back up. Avira did get DRS here, and it looks like he's going to be able to keep it, so he stayed within the pack. So he's now 2.5 seconds from the lead pack. The lead pack's actually nearly split away from the bottom 5, so we have a side-by-side going here from AK and Andy trying to take second place. He didn't have too much action until now, but Andy now getting passed by AK for second place. Nearly going for Henry as well, but keeping it pretty civil. Fair play. And wanted to race slow. Wow, he's vibing. Yeah, he's just chilling there at the back. Go AK, go. Yeah, he's on a charge right now. Fatweed's doing a great job in P6 on hard tires. Those hards probably aren't up to pace with these mediums yet, but he's doing a great job to keep himself there. Same with Beast. Beast is doing a great job. He's just putting on a great pace, and his tires are going to be coming faster in the next couple of laps, as those mediums run out of pace right after lap 8 or 9, and then you're just hanging on until your pit stop. But these hards stay up to pace for a good like 10-15 laps at least. 12-15 laps, my apologies. We have AK and Andy now switching places again, as they went side by side into the corner and side by side out of the corner, and AK stays ahead as he gets a little bit of a better run now, getting sent on Fatweed. No, sorry, Packets. What happened to Packets? Packets has gone down all the way down to 5th place. He was leading the race a little bit ago. He must have had a mistake and gotten behind Andy that I didn't notice. What? Good job. Packets getting passed by Beast. Now Beast up into 4th place. Packets getting pressured by Fatweed now. It doesn't look like he has any real damage, but Fatweed is all over the back of Packets. It's been a really good race so far. Merc getting our first 3-second, as well as Kiss My Ex getting a 3-second time penalty. So they must have gone off either together or something. But actually, we have chosen Tolby, our first spin of the night, in the last corner. Unfortunate for him. Continuing on, we have a very stale looking line from P1 all the way down to P11. Rip, it was going so well. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Oh, I just dropped my phone. Rip to that as well. We have action going on as I drop my phone. Echo Alex is dropping the ball, nearly putting MB Jacobson into the grass there, as MB Jacobson is now getting pressurized by Avira on the inside. Is Avira going to have the inside for this corner as well? MB Jacobson leaves him the space, and he's going to be all good now. They're going to be going up into the last corners. MB Jacobson might not get DRS here if he's not close enough. He's losing a lot of time. Does he get DRS? It just barely, I think he does. He does turn it on. He uses some battery, and he's going to lead that train, but further back, Redeemer is going to get passed by Castleman. Nearly runs into the back of Sui, and he needs to lock up his brakes and not run into the back of him. And then that's a full core safety car. And that's a full core safety car for Major Castleman, locking up into turn 1 and basically parking it on the apex. Set yellow flags penalty, 10 seconds for CJT, as he gets, I think, maybe an overtake. Wiffles crash turn 1. Yikes, packets. Looks like CJ is letting Fatweed get past on track. Don't know what's going on here. Let's see what the penalties are. So it's going to be Packets with the 10-second time penalty, as well as CJT with the 10-second time penalty. So both of these guys will have to come into the pits and serve that with their pit stop. That is not going to be able to be removed even if they wanted to, as we have a couple of people coming into the pits. It's going to be Packets into the pits and all the front runners. So it looks like Henry, AK, and Andy are all coming into the pits. The new race leader is going to be Beast. So Beast on his hard tires, working out pretty well. He's going to lead the race. Fatweed is going to be in P2 on his hard tires. Com is going to be in P3. Merc with his 3-second time penalty is going to be in P4. MB Jacobson on his medium tires is going to be in P5. Then Avira is going to be on his hards. And then Redeemer and Sage did stay out on their respective tires there. And everyone else, it has pitted already. And then there's Tolby, who hasn't pitted in the middle of that pack, but we're not going to talk about Tolby. No wing, I think. Unfortunate. We have a big line of people who have pitted and now have to get through traffic, and that's being led by Henry. Henry is the lead car. AK is behind them. Andy is right behind him too, and Chosen Tolby's behind both of them. Packets have served this 10-second time penalty and still come out in the net P3 of the race. In net P4, my apologies. So that's really good for him. He's gotten lucky with this safety car. Packets is going to be hoping to get a better run, get through the lap traffic of Tolby and then whoever else by the time he gets through them. These guys are going to bolt off. Henry is going to have so much more grip than Sage and Redeemer in front. This is going to be an absolute carnage fest as soon as this race gets underway again, and it's going to be very close. I cannot doubt that. The guys up front are going to have a little bit more to play with. They're probably hoping for another safety car or to pit later in the Grand Prix for mediums, like Beast, Fatweed, and Avira. But Avira is a little bit closer to the people who have already pitted. I mean the people up front, as in Fatweed and Beast. These guys need to work together right now and pull away from the medium runners, because they need to slow up the new hard runners until either the next safety car or your pit window. Because if you get passed on track, that's going to be a very hard window to come back from. Safety car is going to be in this lap. Get your boots ready, boys. We're going to get racing. Doo-doo. Safety car is off. Beast leads the way. I'm going to watch on board from our first medium runner, lead on his tire strategy. And then I'm going to go on board with Henry, and we'll see how he's going to carve through this field. Get ready with the button. As we're going to have here our first safety car restart of Tier 2, Round 2. As we're going to get underway here. We have gone underway. Fatweed did not get a too great of a restart. He got a better restart than Calm. He's about the same distance. Beast got a great start, by the way. No wheel spin or anything. Got just off the line. Amazing. They're using their battery as was the case. Now we're going to hop on board with AK and Henry here, as they're going to have to make their way through this traffic. I don't think there's going to be too much movement up ahead, as they're going to need to work together. And we have a ghosted car of Sage Vaughn. He got a 3-second time penalty for I guess going over the curb, and he ghosted. So Henry got really lucky and got to go through him, basically. There's no rule against that. Sage Vaughn getting passed by AK as well. Not great from him. That was kind of expected. We always knew that he was going to get eaten alive there. Henry's next target is going to be Redeemer. Redeemer is going to be a very easy target, as his tires are not too good yet. As actually still says that we got safety car stuck on our screen, so disregard that for a minute. DRS is enabled this lap, and we are gonna get DRS on the next straight. Now is AK actually made a great move on Henry there. I didn't even notice he was that close. We're gonna have a fight for this lead now, as we have DRS enabled. Everyone's going to get further and further up the track. We got Andy going on the inside of Vaughn, and Henry going down the inside of Avira, as AK is also going down the inside of Avira for the next corner. Avira's going to give that one up a lot easier than he did Henry's. Henry's didn't have too much of a choice. Henry sends it on the inside of Redeemer as well. Redeemer getting a good little lunge. Henry's going to be on the outside for this next left-hander. Henry's trying to stick it around the outside. He does stick it around the outside. Great move. Redeemer trying to hold it, but he was not able to. Redeemer now getting pressured by AK, and now he's going to have the outside line. AK has the inside. Redeemer has nothing but to pull out of this corner, because he just cannot hold that outside line. Great move from AK and Henry to get through that traffic very quickly. Avira and Redeemer dispatch 1 lap in. Echo Alex hitting a 3-second time penalty, as well as we see just everyone coming through the first corner now with that first taste of DRS. The second taste of DRS is now active, and we're going to have Andy going on the outside of Avira into this next right-hander, and he gets the move done very cleanly on the DRS. And now his next target is going to be Redeemer. He gets a better exit than Redeemer. He's going to use some ERS here with that DRS flap open. He's going to hope to get a move done, but he turns it off as he sees there is no way, Jose, that he's going to get that close. And further up, we got Henry passing MB Jacobson. MB Jacobson being real smart about it and just letting Henry go. He realizes that is not his race to fight. Henry, for real. Sage is getting bullied. Kind of knew that was going to happen. I didn't want to say it, but like, yeah. Sage got kind of bullied out of that top 10. As we have a move further down. Just kiss my axe going around the outside of Sui. Good move out of there. Henry getting the fastest lap of the race. 106.2. Good pace showing Henry. AK trying to make a move on MB Jacobson. Now onto this straight. MB Jacobson's going to burn all the battery he has. No DRS from the McLaren, but the 8K does have DRS, and he's going to break into turn 3, and he's going to come out in front, coming out of the corner. Merc getting his second time penalty. Let's see the penalties now. It is going to be his second, just ahead of AK, just behind Henry. So now there is a car between the lead cars after pitting. It's going to be Merc. and he's going to be trying to hold up the, or at least Henry's hoping that Merc holds up AK a little bit more than he held him up. Henry is now chasing down the lead pack, which is going to be Com45, Fatweed, and Beast. So Henry has caught up to the lead of the race on new tires. He has charged through this field, and he has come out of it. And he is now within a second of the lead pack. Merc getting pressurized by AK. He's going to get pressure into the turn 3, but actually you see Com45, they're struggling. He had a big moment and he went wide into that corner. Henry definitely now has DRS onto the next corner. Kiss My X hitting another time penalty as we got AK going past Merc further back behind. We got Andy going past MB Jacobson. Also behind is going to be Avira getting past because CJ had a big moment there. He lost a bunch of positions as well as Kiss My X. Packets of Vera and Echo Alex all improved positions by that. Looks like CJT is battling really hard with Echo Alex there for P13. This guy's back here all tussling for position. Further up ahead, let's see what's going on with Com45 and Henry. Com45 getting a lot of pressure from Henry on the new tires. Henry's going to go to the inside, and he's going to take the 3rd place in this Grand Prix, as we got Redeemer getting a 3-second time penalty, as Fatweed, I think, sent it on Beast, but was not able to do anything with it. Fatweed just I think has let Beast lead most of this race. They've been just pulling each other along, as we got now the newest tire runner of Henry up into P3. AK is up into P5 after getting past Merc, now chasing down Com45, who's only a second and a half ahead. If he can get within 8/10, or sorry, a second, he'll be in the DRS window, which will pull him even closer. Com45 trying to hold on to Henry as he's pulling really far from him, trying to catch up to those leaders. He's now 1.5 from the back of Fatweed, and then he'll have DRS in the next 5/10. He can get 5/10 closer, he will have the DRS, as Com45 gets a penalty as Fatweed's going down the inside into turn 1, and he's going to take the lead provisionally. And very quickly, Beast is going to say, no, you're not. I'm going to get it back. Beast has burned a little bit of battery, and he's retaken the lead as Henry is now rejoining this fight for this lead. Henry is now back comfortably within this fight. He has the DRS, and he now is going to join this fight with 2 guys on double his tire wear. His tires are half the laps old as theirs are. So he's going to be rapid against these guys. AK now getting past Com in a very spectacular fashion that we weren't able to watch. Andy has caught back up to AK, and Com45 now is between AK and Andy. And now Andy's gonna, actually, it looks like Com45 is coming into the pits. He is, so Com45 might still give him a DRS. Does it? Does this give Andy DRS? Yes, it does. This is crucial for Andy. Andy's only about a second point 2 behind AK now, and he needs to get this DRS to work with AK to catch back up to that lead train. As you can see here, Henry now joined this lead pack for the lead. They did not get any moves done on each other into that first corner, but they will continue to battle. Henry trying to look up the outside now from Fatweed. Fatweed getting a little bit more toe than Henry, but Henry goes down the outside. Great move from them, and they're going to be side by side. Fatweed trying to hold it on the inside, but he was not able to hold. Henry just has so much more speed. It's pretty nuts how fast Henry is out here right now. He is really quick. He's probably going to be able to pull away from these guys if he does get ahead, and it looks like he might be able to. He's so fast. He's nearly trying to overtake Beast into these corners. He's only holding about 3/10 difference between them, so it's going to be a very quick chase as we have Henry trying to pull away of the slipstream. He does have probably a burning engine at this point. He's been in the slipstream all race. DRS open. Henry, he's burning the battery. He's going to try to send it. He's on the outside. He's going to be trying to make it stick. He does make it stick before the corner. Beast just pulls behind him and says, okay, you go ahead. I'll pull along with you. This is going to be a great race. Beast actually trying to hold his own, trying to cool down his engine here. But Beast is going to try to stay with Henry here for the next couple laps before he has to go into the pits for his own pit stop. And then that it's just going to be the matter of if he can catch back up on mediums or not. We can see here Andy has taken the lead of the catch-up train of Andy and AK. Major Castleman was not able to stay with them at the start. They are on the same strategy, but they're a little bit further back. 2.7, they weren't able to get through the traffic as quickly, but he does have packets there to help him get through there. We have MB Jacobson coming into the pits. Redeemer staying out another lap. His tires are now 18 laps old. So it's going to be a very, very long stint for those mediums. I wonder what he's going to go on to. CJ is right behind Redeemer, so he's leading the back end of the points train, I would say. We have a move here. Wiffles and Echo Alex going side by side into turn 3. Echo Alex being a little bit rough there with Wiffles, not able to get the move done, and lost another position to Sui. Sui getting a little rough. I think Echo... Oh, Echo spins. Echo has damage. Echo has front wing damage, and he might have rear wing damage. He just spun, and not fortunate for him. It's gonna cost him a lot of race pace, and well, he's already down in P18. Race pace doesn't matter when you're P18. As we actually have Kiss My Axe with damage. Kiss My Axe has front left wing damage. I did not notice that previously. Looks like actually CJT also has front wing damage. He has front left wing damage as well. So CJT is leading this pack with front wing damage. AK and Andy still at it, trying to pull away here. The top 3 staying where they are, pulling not really away from each other, nor away from Andy and AK. So not doing too much different. Looks like Beast is holding his own. He's not burning too much battery. Henry did burn a lot of battery to get up there. In fact, Weed is burning a lot of battery, it looks like, to stay with them. But it looks like the old tire runners aren't doing too much to stay with Henry here. Henry does have the tire advantage, but his tire advantage is really not that much anymore. They're on 7 lap different tires. Fatweed getting a 3-second time penalty, so he is definitely feeling the tire wears. We got Redeemer coming into the pits as well as Sage. They both call it quits for this tire. 10-second penalty for Sage, speeding in the pit lane. Unfortunate for him. Redeemer did not get that, so he did a good clean pit stop coming out of the pits. It does not look like he's going to get in front of the McLaren of MB Jacobson. He's going to come out behind the McLaren. Let's actually see real quick. No, he does not. He comes out behind the McLaren. MB Jacobson taking that position by only 0.04 of a second. This is going to be a keen position. Not really. This is for the back end of points. But this is still keen for the later parts of the race when everyone pits again. He's going to have to get through MB Jacobson pretty quickly and keep pushing forward, because he's got some clean air that he can use there, that he can use against his competitors. So we got here Sui trying to get past Kiss My Axe. Kiss My Axe struggling a little bit, as well as Wiffles trying to get past CJT. CJT still with the wing damage, holding his own actually on around the outside of turn 1. Wiffles now having a second taste. He's going to go down the inside, turning to the outside, And that's the move done before the braking zone for Whiffles. CJT, is he going to have a recall? Because Whiffles did make a mistake coming out of the corner. Sui is going to have a recall because he's going to get passed before the braking zone of turn 4 of Kismax. Kismax actually going to go down the inside as Sui made a big mistake there. Sui's going to hold around the outside of the corner pretty tight, and then he's going to go and hold the tight inside line. A little bit of a slide, but held his ooh, body damage sucks. Yeah, that would make sense why he's slow. Oh, big slide there from Whiffles. Whiffles seems to be struggling on his rear tires as we got Beast, who actually had pitted, and he's now going to come out in P9, P10. Is he going to be in front of Kiss My Axe? Yes, he does. Just barely. He gets in front of his own teammate. Beast is going to try to get past Sui as fast as possible. He is on the medium tires, and he's going to be hoping that exact thing happens. Sui makes a mistake and brings the door straight open. Echo Alex retires into the pits. I thought he retired on track. I was about to say that's a safety card. That's going to change this entire thing. But no, we're good. We're good. False alarm. Continuing on, Beast actually trying to chase the Whiffles and CJ pairing. He's going to have to get through these guys pretty quickly. They're battling hard, not for any real reason. And Beast sees an opportunity. He sees Whiffles. He's out of shape. Is he going to try it down here? He's going to lift out of the corner and not. Very smart move. Just lose a little bit of time behind these guys. And he's going to go full push through this corner. Is he gonna make it 3 wide? No, he's not. He's gonna try to make it in front of CJ. He doesn't make it in front of CJ, so he gets the DRS, and he opens the DRS, and he's now gonna get in front of CJ. And very good racecraft from Beast, knowing when to overtake and where to overtake. Great stuff, as we nearly had a lockup from Whiffles and CJ. All good. Packet's getting a 3-second time penalty now. That's gonna affect his race in a couple of minutes time. It's only 10 minutes until the race ends, so get your seats buckled in. We do not have that much time left in this race, guys. One more stint to go, if that. Well, yeah, one more stint. Got a send from Fatweed onto Sui. Great move from Fatweed there. And now Sui's getting passed on the outside by Calm on 7-lap old hard tires. So Calm on his undercut has done a pretty decent job. He's now up with Fatweed, who was battling with Beast, who's leading the race. Fatweed coming out in P9 behind this traffic. He needs to get through him ASAP. And looks like these guys are battling like scruffets. Jeez. Nobody's died yet. Okay. Henry holding a great lead here. 5 seconds ahead of Andy, Major Castleman, and AK. After everyone pitted, I didn't even realize this, by the way. After everyone had pitted in front of Henry, or after Henry had taken the lead, and then they fell off. Everyone had pitted, so these guys just caught up so fast. Major Castleman and Packets weren't even in the race. They were 2.5 seconds back last time I checked on them. Now they're in the race for P2. Four people are in this race for P2. Henry has taken this pretty severely. You can see the gap. He's already in turn 3. They're still coming up the hill as they're actually 2 by 2, nearly 3 wide. Andy, Major Castleman fighting it for P2. But AK trying to stay behind, get a better run out of these two, and just get the second place position. He's trying to nobble up any positions that are open, and the position did open. He's going to go down the inside and take both positions. Damn, what a move! That was a great move from AK. Sending it down the inside on both of them, having had them both squabble for a good like 2-3 corners. at that point just sent it, said, I'll take the lead of this pack, and you're going to chase me now. Andy chasing AK, trying to make his tires last to the end. Remember, there's only 8 laps left of this race. The timer is ticking, and it's about to be done in a little bit's time. We have Packets, Andy, and AK all fighting for P2. Andy gonna go down the inside. Is he gonna hold that position on AK? He does hold the position on AK on exit. AK gets a better run. AK gets a DRS, and AK is gonna hold P2 for the time being. Andy is still there, very close, but not sending one down the inside, as he did not have the overlap to. He had great pace, but AK had a better defense than Andy's pace. He's going to continue to get this, to keep this P2 until one of them says it's time for me to pass you and force it past. Let's continue to keep up on that one in just a minute, as we have more things. I thought we had more things to talk about. No, it looks like everyone's pretty chilled out. We got a little bit of a fight here for P10 for the last point, but everyone else has seemed to have chilled out. So I think we're all good. Actually, Packets is going to send it on Andy here, going down the outside. Andy going down the inside of AK, taking P2 momentarily. AK down the outside. Andy holding the position now, and neither of them got DRS, it looks like. And they did not. Andy holds P2. It didn't get DRS that time. That's weird. Anyways, AK now into P3. Packets in P4, resting his battery as he's on 70%. The guys in front of him are on 20 and 50, and AK just got another warning. So it's gonna be tight between them. But either way, AK and Packets both have 3-second time penalties. Wouldn't affect anything right now because they'd still be in 3rd and 4th. But if Beast gets any closer, or Andy holds them up, it would still mean something. Or if Andy gets a 3-second, then it would mean for position. This battle's gonna help Beast a lot. Don't like it. Well, yeah, he kind of put himself in this situation. 3 wide momentarily. That was scary. Packets now trying to go for P2. Not able to hold it. AK being faster on this occasion, holding P2 for the time being. Packets trying to get the move done on the outside now. Not able to hold it. Ooh. "29 laps, lap 30 beginning now, and leading from AK, battling Packets and Andy for P2. AK and Packets both have 3-second time penalties. Beast in P5 just 4 seconds back now. He's gained a second that lap, leading from Major Castleman, who has 6 seconds of time penalties. AK now giving the P2 to Packets, as AK did not have... Oh, Packets had a horrible corner through there. AK tried to get the switch back. AK now having the DRS, does have the overspeed, but I don't think he's going to make a move done. I think Packets had a mistake through there. Not great for him. You have a bunch of people with time penalties over half the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people out of the 18 right now have penalties. He is cooking. Back-to-back wins. Yikers. Back-to-back. Order stays the same after Packets, after the second sector, because... Oh, Packets spun it out of the corner. As I was just saying, the order stays the same. AK and Andy have now been gifted second and third place. There is no real competition other than Beast, who Beast could take third place away from AK. And Major Castleman wouldn't be a threat to AK because he also has penalties. But if Beast and Andy both keep it clean, they will both be taking AK's position of P2. So AK is going to go down to P4. Beast has been on a charge, already down to 2.4 seconds. He's already gained half a second this lap. Another half a second this lap. There you go. So a full second this lap as well. He's taken that gap down from 4 seconds down to 2.2 in the span of 2-3 laps. Lap 32 now, as we have a yellow flag from Avira and Chosen Tolby being having troubles in the last corner, in the second corner. 1 lap down. Henry leading 7.5 seconds from AK, who's trying to pull away from Beast, but he just can't. Beast is pulling closer and closer to this AK and Andy battle. Beast being pressured by Major Castleman a little bit, I think, but he's just putting on a great performance. If he can get past Andy, then he will get P2. He only has 4 laps to do it, though. There is not too much time left in this race. There's 1 safety car, and there's not going to be another one, guys. Does not look like it. Comes across the line. Henry starting his 33rd lap. He is 7.8 seconds, nearly 8 seconds ahead of AK and Andy. Beast is now 1.1 seconds away from Andy. He is definitely in this gap now, and he has pulled Major Castleman in with him. There is still a safety car. After I said there wasn't going to be a safety car. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I literally jinxed it. I said there was probably not going to be another safety car. Uh-oh. Safety car is out on lap 33 for what? I don't know. Guys, this just spiced up. This just got real spicy. A lot of people coming into the pits. We got Sage Vaughn, it looks like. MB Jacobson into the pits as well. Chosen Tolby into the pits. Avira into the pits. Henry stays out. AK goes into the pits. Yeah, everyone pits. Everyone should have hit here. AK, Andy, Beast. Major Castleman stays out. Fatweed comes in. Calm comes in. The only 2 people to stay out are Major Castleman and Henry. Guys, Henry is cooked. It's going to be 1 lap of racing, but Henry's cooked. Everyone came into the pits. Literally everybody came into the pits on 26 lap old tires. Yeah, makes 100% sense to come in and do a pit stop. Everyone behind P3 is on new tires. Andy's on mediums. That's actually an okay strat. Safety car is in this lap. What? Okay, maybe Henry cooked. Maybe Henry cooked. Let me not say anything. I'm going on board with Major Castleman, who is now in prime time to win this race. Andy has caught up to the pack. Beast has caught up to the pack. AK looks to have caught up to the pack. Fatweed has caught up to the pack. Henry is doing everything he can to go faster, because he knows as soon as everyone catches up to the pack, there's going to be something going on. As I said it, he's going as fast as he can. as soon as possible. Major Castleman's already getting past the lapped car of Chosen Tolby and Avira, who were lapped and got caught by the safety car. They seem to be ghosted. That shouldn't be happening, but either way, Andy's in P2 now, using all of his ERS. Major Castleman is defending basically for Henry. Let's see. Beast goes down the inside of Major Castleman. Beast tried to go down the inside of Major Castleman and Andy. I think something must have happened with AK there and Avira. What is going on here? They are very much trying to get past Major Castleman, nearly colliding with him, and Major Castleman there nearly killing the Ferrari if it wasn't for him being ghosted. Fatweed also trying to make a move on the Ferrari of AK, as all these guys are trying to make it forward, as one has already been dispatched. Major Castleman very far down the field. Andy is now on the back of Henry. Henry is leading this race, coming onto the final corner of the final, or of the penultimate lap. Now the ultimate lap, the last lap, coming into the first corner. He's going to be ready to pounce. Andy is going to be screaming down this straight. They shouldn't be ghosting. No, this is chaos. Down the inside, Beast is going to go, making it 3 wide. Beast makes contact with Henry. Still 3 wide coming out of the corner. Beast tries to make it stick on Henry. He does, but Andy's up next. He has to get past Andy to get this win. He's going to have that to worry about. Andy, no! That's going to be Fatweed going down the inside of Henry. Fatweed now getting P3. He does have a penalty, but Henry is going to hold on to P3 for the time being after that penalty is being dealt out. If he can stay behind Fatweed. Fatweed is going to be holding on to P3 on the track as much as possible. Andy is going to hold on for just enough time for 2 sectors, leading this race. He's going to come around the last corner. He's going to win the Austrian Grand Prix. P2 is going to be Beast. Fatweed comes home in P3. P4 after penalties. Henry gets P3. And AK gets P4. Major Castleman AK gets P5. Major Castleman P6. Com 45 in P7. Redeemer in P8. Merc is going to be down in P11 after penalties. Packets gets P9. CJT P10. Merc P11. MB Jacobson B12, and Wiffles P13. Let's go, Andy! That's what I'm talking about, guys. No, Mikey, that is so not right. Beast missing end plate? Yeah, he had contact there at the last corner. Oh, man. Lore accurate Haas team right now, and they get driver of the day. Why didn't Henry pit? Back-to-back comps? No. My voice hurts. All right. Great job. Genuinely awesome job to Andy. He played that to perfection. Just awesome race from him. Beast also getting a great race in there. Henry, unfortunate that ending strategy, but still got 15 points. P3, great job from him. Fastest lap, and P4 for Fatweed, great job. AK getting P5, Major Castleman P6, Com 45 P7, Redeemer P8, Packets P9, and CJT at P10. Rounding out our top 10. Great job from everybody here, and I cannot say it enough. It was a pretty clean race, and I just can't believe that every week is like that, guys. Every week, chaos. Like last lap safety car chaos. It's crazy. I'd love to see it. I'm not going to do interviews today, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Like the stream, Go watch tier 1. It's probably already starting. No, it's actually starting in 6 minutes. Go watch that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all. MRL loves y'all. And y'all have a great night.